So Mason Gooding talked about his return on Scream 7. Here's what he had to say.
Hello, sinners. It is I, Father Evil, and I invite you to Destination Station on YouTube.
Bagels and go to Destination Station. This buddy is the bomb. Love it.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Yep.
I had to say that for a reason.
Freddie, take that, motherfucker.
All right. Okay. Fuck you. Yeah.
Jamie Kennedy. Subscribe to my man, Destination Station, right now if you want the best content.
What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Thank you for clicking on this video. Subscribe to Destination Station if you want Scream, Halloween, and everything in between. And follow me on all my socials. All the links are down in the description below. And consider becoming a member. We do Scream Talk every Friday night, 10 p.m. Central. So stick around for a while. Hit that subscribe button and hang out with me.
Let me get to the damn fucking part.
But thank you for clicking on my face. I'm a couple days late on this news. Had a pretty significant weekend. But it's Monday. I'm struggling a little bit, but we're going to get this out here and we're going to hang out together. So let me tell you exactly what Mason Gooding had to say about returning on Scream 7. I thought this was pretty interesting. A little bit to chew on here, not a whole lot, but we're going to go over it right now. So the franchise star Mason Gooding shares his thoughts on whether or not it'll happen. We still have no idea what's going on with Scream 7, if anything at all, but the near future of the film franchises is definitely hanging in the balance at this moment in time. And we all knew that. This has all been, up in the air, question mark, with all the people leaving, and we don't know if they have a director or Nev Campbell returning, but let's keep reading here. Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega are no longer starring, and Christopher Landon is no longer directing, while Nev Campbell is waiting on the right circumstances to return. It's safe to say the core four, James Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, Barrera, and Ortega, is no more, but will the core two, Savoy Brown and Gooding, return in Scream 7? I've talked about that in previous videos. Like, they could be the new star leads if Nev Campbell doesn't return. And that's the biggest question. Are they going to return at all? Speaking with Variety this week, Mason Gooding, who plays Chad Meeks Martin, the nephew of Jamie Kennedy's Randy Meeks, shared his thoughts on the franchise's future. And Mason said, if it could make money, I guarantee you they'll make it. Gooding says, it's one of those things where you wait to hear from the people that make the big decisions. In other words, it sounds like Gooding hasn't yet been contacted about Scream 7, which echoes similar comments made by Jasmine Savoy Brown just a couple months back. Savoy Brown's also on Yellow Jackets, and she also said to E.T. that Entertainment Today, I think that's them. I haven't gotten a call, so I think if you want to ask Spyglass, what are you doing? You can. I haven't gotten a call. Stay tuned for more Scream 7 as we learn. Yeah. All right. All we know is that last we heard was James Vanderbilt and Guy Busey are still on board to write the script. Okay, so it's still up in the air. So I don't know if they're just told not to say anything. I mean, but it sounds like neither one of them have been contacted. So that makes me wonder, which way are they going with this script? Which way is Guy and James writing? Which way is the studio wanting them to write? And are they going to return at all, or are they going to kill them off screen, or are they the entire core four just going to, how are they going to write them out of the story? I don't really want like a reboot where we ignore the events of Scream 5 and Scream 6. Everything's always been a continuation in the Scream franchise. I do want Nev Campbell back. I do want Patrick Dempsey back. I want Courtney Cox back. I want even Hayden Panettiere back. But I also want Jasmine Savoy Brown and Mason Gooding back as well. So it makes me wonder, like, if they haven't even been contacted, they're not even trying to close a deal at this point with them. And, and a lot of people are speculating, is this going to come out on time? Is it, it's supposed to come out in 2025? Yes, I still think that that's still the case. They're trying to figure out which direction they're going to go with their leads. That's what I'm thinking. And I think the first and foremost thing is what they want is Nev Campbell back with, all the drama surrounding Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega not returning. They need a big hitter on the front. And I don't know if Mason Gooding and Jasmine Savoy Brown can carry a film. They may be able to. In Scream 3, we got Gail and Dewey at the main forefront, and we got Nev Campbell on the back end. So I mean, it could be done. I think they're both likable characters. I think Mason Gooding's a more likable character than Jasmine Savoy Brown. I think he would need to take the main lead on it, And there was speculations back then that they were saying that they were going to do a male lead. That was a possibility. But all this stuff is rumors and speculation. We don't know what's yet. I'm guarantee you we are going to get some closing news in the coming months. Just because him and Jasmine haven't been contacted yet does not mean that they're not returning. It just means that they're trying to lock some other things in places. What I think, with them having to do all these rewrites and everything and start back from fresh, I'm thinking that they're waiting to hear if they can lock in a deal with Nev Campbell first before they go in a different direction. I think they might have like 2 or 3 different type of directions that they have in their back pocket and which way they need to write, okay? And just to put into speculation, I've said it in past videos, everyone's like, oh, it's going to get delayed, it's not going to come out in 2025, all yada, yada, yada. You got to remember, we're getting Saw 11 in September, at the end of September. And they're just now working on it. They just got the writers and the director and all that stuff on board. And they're just now going into production and everything. So if they can start on that now and still release in September, Scream can do the same thing. These horror movies are not very long to film. Okay? So yeah. And I want some legacy characters back. But another thing that I've touched on is that they could get killed off, like Cotton Weary did in Scream 3 at the very opening. That would be shocking. They could, have some type of dialogue to where, they're, the Carpenter sisters have, left and they disappeared. And then the next thing you know, Mason and Jasmine get killed right at the beginning. That would be very, very tragic and crazy to have 2 people killed, 2 legacy characters. Well, you want to say legacy characters. 2 characters we've been with the last couple films killed at the very beginning. That would, and I feel like that would be a big FU to everything that was built previous and to the characters themselves. I don't know if I'd really like that. Maybe one of them being the death, or their mom being the death, Martha Meeks. Got a video about that coming up here very soon, so stick around. Subscribe to Destination Station. If you like what I'm doing here, hang out with me for a little bit, and consider becoming a member, an official stationeer, and be a part of Scream Talk every Friday night. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you later, or I'll see you on another time. I'll be right back. Peace out.
I'll be right back.